Mzee Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta, 1897 to 22nd August 1978, was a Kenyan anti-colonial activist and politician who governed Kenya as its prime minister from 1963 to 1964 and then as its first president from 1964 to his death in 1978. He was the country's first president and played a significant role in the transformation of Kenya from a colony of the British Empire into an independent republic. Ideologically, an African nationalist and conservative, he led the Kenya African National Union (KANU) party from 1961 until his death. The Right Honorable Mzee Kenyatta was born to Kikuyu farmers in Kiambu, British East Africa. Educated at a mission school, he worked in various jobs before becoming politically engaged through the Kikuyu Central Association. In 1929, he traveled to London to lobby for Kikuyu land affairs. During the 1930s, he studied at Moscow's Communist University of the Toilers of the East, University College, London, and the London School of Economics. In 1938, he published an anthropological study of Kikuyu life before working as a farm laborer in Sussex during the Second World War. Influenced by his friend George Padmore, he embraced anti-colonialist and Pan-African ideas, co-organizing the 1945 Pan-African Congress in Manchester. He returned to Kenya in 1946 and became a school principal. In 1947, he was elected president of the Kenya African Union, through which he independence from British colonial rule, attracting widespread indigenous support but animosity from white settlers. In 1952, he was among the Kapenguria Six, arrested and charged with masterminding the anti-colonial Mau Mau uprising. Although protesting his innocence, a view shared by later historians, he was convicted. He remained imprisoned at Lokitang until 1959 and was then exiled to Lodwar until 1961. On his release, Kenyatta became president of KANU and led the party to victory in 1963 general election. As prime minister, he oversaw the transition of the Kenya colony into an independent republic, of which he became president in 1964. Desiring a one-party state, he transferred regional powers to his central government, suppressed political dissent, and prohibited KANU's only rival, Oginga Odinga's leftist Kenya People's Union, from competing in elections. He promoted reconciliation between the country's indigenous ethnic groups and its European minority, although his relations with the Kenya Indians were strained and Kenya's army clashed with Somali separatists in northeastern province during the Shifta War. His government pursued capitalist economic policies and the Africanization of the economy, prohibiting non-citizens from controlling key industries. Education and healthcare were expanded, while UK funded land redistribution, favored KANU loyalists, and exacerbated ethnic tensions. Under Kenyatta, Kenya joined the Organization of African Unity and the Commonwealth of Nations, espousing a pro-Western and anti-communist foreign policy amid the Cold War. Kenyatta died in office and was succeeded by Daniel Arap Moi. Illness and death. For many years, Kenyatta had suffered health problems. He had a mild stroke in 1966 and a second in May 1968. He suffered from gout and heart problems, all of which he sought to keep hidden from the public. By 1970, he was increasingly feeble and senile, and by 1975, Kenyatta had, according to Maloba, in effect ceased to actively govern. Four Kikuyu politicians, that is Koinange, James Gishuru, Njoroge Mungai, and Charles Jonjo, formed his inner circle of associates, and he was rarely seen in public without one of them present. This clique faced opposition from KANU backbenchers, spearheaded by Josiah Mwangi Kariuki. In March 1975, Kariuki was kidnapped, tortured, and murdered, and his body was dumped in Ngong Forest. After Kariuki's murder, Maloba noted there was noticeable erosion of support for Kenyatta and his government. Thenceforth, when the president spoke to crowds, they no longer applauded his statements. In 1977, Kenyatta had several further strokes or heart attacks. On 22nd August 1978, he died of heart attack in the State House, Mombasa.